There we go. October Red, I'm joined by Nicola Hopewell, who is sponsored by the lovely Ebony Bridges. Welcome, first time guest. Lovely to have you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about yourself, Nicola, only because I haven't spoken to you before and I haven't seen any of your fights, but I know I've seen you on Ebony's page. So let our viewers know a little bit about you.
Okay, so I turned pro in August last year, and I had my debut at the Sheffield United ground, and I won the girl by a stoppage. And then after that, I then fought again in Doncaster Dome in October, and then I fought again on the 10th of February this year, and I won that one as well, so I won those last two on points. And Ebony sponsored me for my last two fights as well, so yeah, she's a great friend. I do some sparring and stuff with her as well. I've got my next fight in 2 weeks, so 2 weeks today. That is at the Magna Centre in Rotherham. So yeah, can't wait for that. I've been training hard, been in camp like quite a long time because I've been waiting for a different fight, which fell through unfortunately. So my manager quickly turned it around and got me out in 2 weeks.
So what is your pre-pro record? What's your amateur experience?
I had quite a decent amateur background, so I went on the England pathway. I had 32 fights and I won 23 of them. So yeah, I did like England stuff. I did box cups. I went abroad like in box cups and tournaments as well. So I had like a decent amateur record, and at my weight as well, there weren't many girls. So like in tournaments, like when I first started, like if I went in a tournament, it was like straight to a final. But then like towards the end of my career, I was like doing pre-quarters, so it just shows you like how many more girls and females like had joined the sport from when I first started 8 years ago to then just before I turned pro.
What made you make that decision to turn pro then, Nicola? What was the catalyst to say, okay, I've done my bit now in the amateur scene, pro's looking good, let's go over there?
Yeah, I think in the amateurs, like I'd won 3 belts in the amateurs. I'd done, I think, a load of box cups and stuff, and then I weren't boxing the same people over and over again because obviously it goes on experience and weight and stuff like that. So at my experience, I was boxing the same girls all the time, and I just thought that's the next level. So I need to turn pro now. So I feel like it's like the best decision. Like I'm loving the experience and everything about it.
Brilliant. Your style then, let us know a little bit about your style. Like I said, it's just to educate me and educate the viewers. What type of style have you got, your stance, and what are your strengths?
Okay, so I'm an orthodox fighter. I feel like if I get in trouble though, as an amateur I did learn how to like switch, but in the pros I've not really done that. I've kind of settled down on my punch a little bit because in the amateurs it's only 3 rounds, isn't it? So I was you have to really put the work rate in there, but then now my rounds have gone up, I've had to adapt to the pro style a little bit more, which I feel like I am doing quite well, and I feel like every single fight, even though I've won, I've learnt something from it, and I'm improving all the time, and in the gym, in sparring and everything like that. Like some of my sparring partners are saying like I bring something to the spar every time I spar, like something new that they have to deal with that they don't expect. So I just feel like I'm working hard all the time and like doing new things, and I just feel like it's coming through and it's really like piecing together now.
A lot of positive energy coming from you, and I can see why Ebony was drawn to you, but we'll move on to that. Ebony getting involved in a boxer's career. I've spoken to Ebony a few times. She is literally what you see. A nice girl, also to look at, but also with her friends. So how did that sponsorship come about?
Yeah, she knows how hard it is for us to get sponsorship, and she knows the background of like I'm on ticket deals on fights that I'm on small horse shows, so she knows how hard it is and stuff like that. So her coming on board and sponsoring me, like it's a massive help because it just takes that little bit of pressure off as well, and especially for this fight because I've only had 3 weeks to sell tickets, which is really hard. So like her support on that's like gone a long way, especially this one. So yeah, very grateful of her.
And you've mentioned, obviously, you've been sparring together, obviously doing more work together. How is that bringing you on as a professional? Because she's someone that she's quite a dog in the ring, isn't she?
Yeah, you definitely need to like up your work rate and keep up with her and keep out of her way as well. Like, because I'm quite she always says that I annoy her sometimes because I'm like quite light on my feet. I don't know if that's from like I used to be a dancer, so that might be from my dancing background. So I danced from being age 5 to 16, so I am quite light on my feet in the ring. So she does say like, I annoy her a little bit when I'm like in and out and moving all the time. But yeah, you have to be really on your game when you're sparring her.
So we're our fans, our boxing fans, if they want to find where your fight is, how can they watch it? Where is it? You said it's in the Magna Centre. but how can we watch it on any channel, YouTube, etc.?
I think it'll be on a YouTube, but I'll have to post a link. I've not got all the details, but if you follow me on, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So just put Nicola Hopewell in your search, and I'll post it on there close to time. But I think it'll be on YouTube.
We wish you all the best, and thank you so much for taking the time to come on the channel.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.